How would you protect your hard-earned wealth if the government came for a quarter of your savings overnight? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So yes, I have not featured one of these 1964 candy half dollars for some time, but I would like to present to you the first year of the Kennedy half dollar series in 1964, issued to honor President John F. Kennedy soon after his assassination. Of course, we see the verse featuring a profile of the popular young president, while the reverse is an adaptation of the Great Seal of the United States. Very charming, very attractive, very classy, imperial, dominant. Due to rising silver prices, 1964 was the final year of 90% silver circulating U.S. coinage. A candy half dollar from 1964 in circulated condition is worth between $12 and $25. Very affordable. However, on the open market, 1964 half dollars in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $5,200. And as a serious silver stacker, I would highly encourage you to have not one or two of these, not 5 or 10 of them, but at least 20 to 100 of these at any given time. This particular year, 1964, I tend to get ones that are in this condition, close to uncirculated, and these are just massively desirable. On average, I'm seeing them sell for about $20 a pop in this condition. $20, $25 in that condition. And real quick, before I continue, I want to give a quick shout out, and this is to my always loyal subscriber. I've been shouting them out like crazy lately, but my goodness, I love their words. And here we go. Veritas Files, a comment from the other night. Yeah, my wife and I have our money spread out among 9 different banking institutions, to say nothing of the amount we hold outside of the banking system in multiple different locations that are miles apart. I have more money in the bank than I'd like to this day, but we're considering buying a home within the next 2 years. Sometimes banks throw a fuse about where certain money is coming from. If you're making massive deposits before, try to finance some portion of the purchase. If you can show that you've had it there for some time and have been building it through regular savings, they are more apparent to be happy and less suspicious. Having said that, the risks that we experience by having our wealth denominated in fiat US dollars is precisely why I stack gold and silver. I have at least 2 major silver purchases to make before the end of the year, and probably at least 2 gold purchases as well. I'm seriously considering moving some money around so that I can make those purchases before the election, and I've even given some thoughts to pulling the trigger before the Big BRICS meeting in October. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Keep stacking. Phenomenal comment right there from Veritas Files. A lot was said there, a lot to consider. Very intelligent, and of course, he's stacking silver and gold at any given time. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't you be? Because truly, we are on the brink of something huge, and not in a good way. The current plan to increase capital gains taxes to an eye-watering 44.6% speaks volumes of where America has come. If that proposal goes through, it would make our capital gains tax the highest in the world. But it doesn't stop there. They're also pushing for a 25% tax on unrealized gains for the ultra-wealthy. These changes will have catastrophic effects on the economy. Nearly half of all taxes are paid by the top 1% of earners. When we start aggressively targeting them with higher taxes, what do you think they're going to do? They'll move their businesses and their wealth to other countries where they're not penalized for being successful. That's going to leave a massive void in our economy, one that will be felt by everyone, not just the wealthy. Jobs will start disappearing. Opportunities will dry up, and the American dream will become a distant memory. America became great because it was a land of opportunity, a place where hard work and innovation were rewarded. But if we continue down this path of punishing success, we're going to turn into a third world country. The job market is already showing cracks. Just recently, we learned that the U.S. added 88,000 fewer jobs than expected. This is a sign of what's to come if these tax policies are implemented. We're already seeing the effects of overtaxation and poor economic decisions. And if these proposed taxes go into effect, it's going to get a lot worse. For example, if you're a real estate investor, the proposed changes to the 1031 exchange could cripple your ability to reinvest in the market without facing massive tax penalties. This will discourage investment, leading to a decline in property values and a deterioration of our neighborhoods. And let's not forget about the proposed unrealized gains tax. Imagine owning a business valued at $100 million and suddenly being required to pay a $25 million tax on gains you haven't even realized yet. Most business owners don't have that kind of cash lying around. This will force them to sell off assets, lay off workers, and even close their doors. As the economy becomes more unstable and the government continues to push for these radical tax changes, investing in silver will be one of the smartest moves you can make in real time if you're not already doing it. So without further ado, check it out right here to my left. I am presenting to you a 2019 American Eagle. First minted in 1986, the popular and world-renowned American Silver Eagle not only grabs the attention of avid coin collectors, but it has also changed the silver bullion industry in the U.S. The American Silver Eagle contains 1 troy ounce of pure silver, thus also attracting bullion investors to this remarkable coin. The American Silver Eagle remains the preferred silver bullion coin for collection and investment purposes. American Silver Eagles are among the most popular and valued product to be produced by the U.S. Mint. Due to their ever-increasing popularity, the American Silver Eagles are offered in bulk for the interested buyer, and there's always interested buyers. Right here we see the Averse displaying a well-known design that graced the U.S. half dollar from 1916 to 1947. This beloved icon is known as the Walking Liberty, and this patriotic design was first created by Adolf A. Weinman, an American sculptor who was born in Germany. Weinman's work is still sprinkled throughout the U.S. since his designs are part of American history. Another familiar design of his is the Mercury dime that is highly sought after for its silver content, and I have a bunch of those. The Walking Liberty gracefully poses on the Averse of the Silver Eagle, bearing the weight of the American flag draped around her shoulders and her arm carrying large branches. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. When I see this, I immediately think greatness. I immediately think class. I think America. But yes, folks, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And God bless America.